Good morning from Adelaide, lovelies. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today in a video. I'm most grateful. Oh, why is that so hard? Off. Thank you. I finally remembered to buy myself some baby wipes. Yes, sorry, doing some last minute sort of housekeeping stuff here. Take one out to dry in case I need a dry one, and we can get started. How are you all today? I hope you're all well. I'm feeling much better, not tired today. I might kind of sound it croaky in my voice, but that's because I have had so much sleep. We're doing more ephemera bits and pieces today. I have prepared some more grungier die cuts and embossed pieces. And look, I did put up a community post with this. It's not the perfect of drawings, but it's a steampunk top hat and goggles. I don't know why I did it in with cross hatching for the shading, but I don't normally do cross hatching because especially for something that's rounded, it's just, to me, it's messy, and I should have stuck to stippling. But anyway, it doesn't look too bad, I suppose. It's not the best of drawings, but I like it, and I'm going to put it in the journal. I'm going to probably, I might do it as a flip. And I've got some more of these, but because I've already done one, I'll put those aside for now, and perhaps we'll do some later. I have got more corner tucks, but I think they'll go in the other journals. However, I might use a couple for embellishing things. So I'm going to pop those aside. So yeah, I'll cut these apart and use them for something. This one you can't really see. The embossing folder didn't really do a very good impression, and so there's no way you're going to see it on the screen because it's just so, it's hardly any. I don't know if you can see that, but on this side, which has been painted with a Daniel Smith bronzite paint, so it's got a bit of sparkle in it. Yeah, I don't know. I might add that to a scrappy pad, which I'm not prepared to do. I haven't got all the bits here for it, so I'll do that off camera. But I do have these pieces. That I might add some of that green paste to, and I'm going to add green paste to these two pieces, which are clocks, and I've done them on copper paint. Got a nice, very nice sheen to them. I love them. So one is a flip and one will be a journal card. Okay, so let's just get cracking then. Put those there, and where's the paste? May as well start on this. If I do this now, then it can dry, and it doesn't take long to dry, so I'm just highlighting some spots, and it's a very sort of light touch with this stuff. Okay, yeah, that'll do. I don't want too much on it. And now this one. See, very quick. And now these two. So I don't know that I'm going to be doing a hugely long video. I know I said that in the last video, and it ended up being nearly an hour, which surprised me because I was so tired. But I have only got these pieces prepared, so I do want to start working inside the journal. So the next video will be working on journal pages. In what manner, I'm not sure, whether it will be adding pockets or I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a bit up here. It doesn't stand out too brightly on this chocolate colour. It will do on this one though. So I have asked you how you all are, haven't I? Oh, and I do want to give Texas a mention. The floods there are just horrific. I don't know how it's going. I haven't seen any updates for the last couple of days. But, yeah, it's just a scary thing, and so many lives lost. It is just a horrific time. I know here in Australia we've had some really bad floods, and I can't remember now if we did lose any lives, but yeah, it is just such a scary time, and all the damage. There is going to be so much need for the government and the communities to pull together and help all those people. And let's hope that the government is going to be generous. So these are done on like book page. So I'm going to Yeah, I'm going to use my ruler to tear them down. Which is not going to be too easy. I might put a ticket or something up there. Maybe it might be a bit wide. I might cut it. I'll have to cut this side because otherwise just all the clocks are just going to break. There. Okay. And that is uneven, so we'll just even that up. All right, I'm going to use some vintage photo around the edge here. Just to tear it, you know, damage. Never mind. Not worrying. Not stressing in the least. Okay. So, I'm going to see if it'll fit on some book page first. Kind of. Not quite, but let's just see. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's do it. Need some scrap paper. Here we go. And my glue stick. I must say I feel very, very out of my element with this steampunk. In the past, I've really enjoyed doing steampunk journal. I think I've done a couple, and they were with kits, Stamperia kits. But this time round, I'm out of my depth with it, I think. It's not helping that the Lady Vagabond doesn't really come with pieces to create ephemera. So and my imagination for the steampunk just seems to have evaporated into nowhere. All right, that's just to give it a little bit of body, and then I'm going to use some straw paper to put on a backing. It's the first time I've used this straw paper. So I do like it. I haven't got very much of it, so I was actually hoarding it. And I thought the straw paper is actually a really good option for a backing on these, just because of the colour, I guess. So we're going to do that. We need another piece of paper. And I didn't think when I did the signatures for this particular journal, I could have used straw paper as a page. I might do that for one of the next ones. Now I can always get some more, I guess. If you don't know about straw paper, if you've never had it before, it's got a nice sort of, it's got a nice texture to it. See, it's all dry now. Okay, so, and we'll just cut that out. Oh, come on, get out of my way, thank you. Okay, it's got a scrappy sort of look to it, which I like. I need a bit more glue up there. I had a huge amount of sleep yesterday, so it was wonderful. Alright, I'm going to do the other one and then we'll look at embellishing them. Alright, so I may as well just cut along here because that is so crooked. And I'm going to do down here as well. I'm going to take that off. That is not very straight. Should use my cutter. But never mind. Get scraps out of my way. And another book page. That one's actually quite a lot wider. We might just trim it down a little on this side. Okay. And might leave a little bit of the book page around the edges just for a contrast, and I'll tear that end off. just so that they're a little bit different, we will rough up these edges. It's very cracky paper, so it's not a difficult process. And I might add some distressing with the ink. I think that'll help a little bit. Just a little. Okay, that'll do. Okay, and this bit here is lifting, so we'll add a little bit of glue in there. Okay. Right, and now some straw paper. This way. And show a little bit around the edges. Yeah. I've got the shakes today, I don't know why. Maybe it's all the coffee I've drunk over the last few days. I drank a fair bit of, for the time I was awake, I suppose you could say I did drink a fair bit of coffee, but miraculously that didn't have any effect on my amount of sleep, obviously, because I slept probably well over 12 hours all up, not all at once. So maybe I'm on the mend. Fingers crossed. It doesn't help with the lady next door. Poor thing, she's got COPD, and I can hear her coughing at night. She often wakes me up out of a deep sleep with her coughing. So yeah, it doesn't help, but there's nothing I can do about that, and it's not her fault. She's sick. So but yes, I can hear her almost every night. I hear her coughing. And quite often, if it's bad, I'll actually get up out of bed and go sleep in the lounge room, because otherwise I can't get back to sleep. Does that look? No, that does. It's where I've glued it. It doesn't look straight. Okay. Right. So these two, pop those there for a minute. How am I going to embellish those? I've still got some fussy cut pieces here, so and the word adventure. I'm going to do that. The glue stick doesn't seem to be gluing it too easily. Okay. Maybe extra around the edges. Like that. I must say I'll be glad when these are done. I should have put that one up higher. Never mind, it's too late now. All right. I'm thinking a piece of Okay, I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a ruffle. Stick. Oh, look at that. It's just not working. Oh, Jen. This is why I prefer doing stitched ruffles. But I don't have any, so I'm just going to do that again, and I'm just going to put it on there. Come out. Oh, come on. I've got a very wintry day again today. It's pretty sort of shocking, really. The weather is just shocking weather. I actually like the winter. I like rain and wind and thunderstorms, and I find there's a huge amount of energy in it all, and I do like it. I've always loved a good thunderstorm. We haven't had any. We've just had lots of wind and rain. So, and I actually want to put a couple of brads in there, I think. Just a minute while I grab my... Where is... I'm not going to be able to get that through. Oops. Oh, go through, please. Oh. Right. Brads. I don't have any darker ones. I've only got these brassy type ones. But that's okay. And I'm not going to put any paper over these. I quite like the idea of the metal on the back here. So seeing as steampunk is sort of industrial, I think the metal on there is a good look. There. I like it. Do we need something else down there? No, it's sort of kind of on the alignment and everything, but I actually like it, so I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to put a number 5. Maybe we'll put that up there. Come out. I have to go through all the Voyager's Fantastic fussy cuts, because I can use some of those in this journal, or in the next couple of, like I've got another Lady Vagabond, so I can use them in that as well. Although the other one of this particular one is going to be almost a naked journal. I might put pockets and stuff in it, but I'm not going to put too much in. Okay, one done. There's a lot of okay. That's better. Right, one done. And now this one, I have no idea, but we still do have some bits and pieces here, so I'll just put that on there while I'm waiting. What else have we got? No. Okay. And we'll put her there. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, that's another one. Now, these. Now, if I'm doing I'll do a flip first. So I'll glue that to a page, and on this bottom bit here, what will I do? fairly basic. I think that works. And yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put a thin if it comes out, just a thin amount of this. Because what goes on here will help to stick the lace down as well. So, oh, come on. Get off, you're creating a problem. Oh, it's cotton from the lace that the fabric that I had on the desk over there. It's stuck to everything, and no matter what I pick up, it's got it attached to it, and it sticks to my fingers. Okay, and I'm going to do, I'll put a backing on this because I'm going to use it as a journal spot, but I'm going to make it as a side opening pocket as well. I think that would be really good. So I'm going to do that. Or will I? No, I'm just going to, no, because I want to stick some brads in here as well. So I'm going to just put a backing on it for journaling. And again, I think I'll use the scroll paper. So I need about that much. Would be better this side, yeah, it would be. And turn it around. If I can be more organised, I can tear it off. I'm going to my friend's tomorrow. The lady I had lunch with the other day, she's wanting to make me a second birthday dinner, and I thought, I don't understand why. I said to her, you don't need to, we already did this. And she is insisting, so I'm like, okay, well, that would be lovely. So that's what we're doing. So that's going to stick to a page like that and be in all its glory. I may put maybe we'll do a little tab, a clock tab, or that would be a nice tab. This is from the Sir Vagabond in Japan kit, but Lady Vagabond probably went to Japan on one of her journeys, don't you think? So while that's drying, I'll do this one. We'll glue that to there. And that will be a very nice little page tab. Like that. And the same on here. There we go. I like it. Right, where's my skewer? Okay. I like it. Again, it's quite simple, but it's effective. I'll bring it closer up to the camera because I like it. So let's tear this down. Do it this way this time. Come on. Let's see if it made a difference. Yes, it did. Okay. And I'm going to ink down the edge that I messed up. Now, I think, where's my, but do I have enough? I just have enough. Cool. I'm not going to worry about putting it on book page for this one. You don't need book page for every one. It makes the journal thicker and that, so you know, having some thinner journal cards is good. And certainly because this journal's got so many pages, if I can reduce the thickness of some of the ephemera and elements, that will be a good thing. Right, and I am going to use the ruler here. And for this one, for this bottom piece, it's all plain. I'm going to turn it up. Maybe not that much. And put a journal spot on the back and it'll be a pocket. All right. And I can embellish the pocket later when I put it in the journal. I can put something on there. Come. I think I'll put a strip of glue across there just in case. Okay, and do I want to put something on the bottom there? No, I don't want that at all. Where's my bits? I do want that, and I'm going to put some vintage or antique book page here somewhere. just like that. Okay, just like that. And do I want to put anything else on? And I have got some ephemera in that packet. So, yeah, I need to know how much I need to make. Thank you for coming, everybody, and I will be back again with another video in a few days' time. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If it's your first time, that would be fantastic to help the channel along a little bit. And yeah, it would be much appreciated anyway. So until next time, everyone, peaceful blessings to you all. Bye for now.